Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Cav PJ. I hope you're having a good day. We're back, guys. I'm sick. My fingers are broken. I have a fever. My tonsils are hurting. I'm cooked. I just nutted, so it's so good in the hood. But right now, 10 most important changes to NBA 2K26 should you buy? The only reason I'm considering buying this game is because Shea is on the cover, and I do wanna, have that cover like on my wall, and just as a memory, as an OKC fan, having that cover of Shea, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of hours watching the games, and he made it. So yeah, that's why I want NBA 2K26. But let's see if it's actually worth gameplay wise. Let's check it out.
Every single year, people fall into the trap of NBA 2K when they buy a new one. They say that there's all these brand new things and that 2K is looking pretty good this year, and it's the same game. I don't want that to happen to you guys. What I'm doing in this video is I'm breaking down the 10 actual changes, not fake changes, real things that are new for NBA 2K26, and then you guys can make a conclusion on whether or not you should buy it. Que pasa to the pack? It is Pack here. If you like NBA 2K content and you do decide to buy it, please join the pack and subscribe. I'll be making content on it every single day, all year. Let's go.
Number one, my expectations. If it's like GTA style, best believe I spend 200 on it. If it's GTA style, if you can walk into a building and then you walk out and then you can get into a car and drive to the game. Whew.
First is the brand new Spike Lee My Career. They had a Spike Lee My Career back in 2K26, but ever since then, My Career stories have been extremely boring. Not only are they promoting Spike Lee for this My Career, but they're actually very excited about it, even quoting that they think this is the best My Career they've made in a long, long time. There are some interesting things. For example, you don't get to pick where you're drafted. You're probably going to be...
Ooh, I like that. You don't get to pick where you're drafted. That's good.
Playing in Europe. There's side quests of you creating your own team with Cade Cunningham. There's really interesting things that they're doing this year that I'm even probably going to play My Career, and I never do. Wait, we are doing a giveaway.
Oh my god.
22, and this one's an important one for me. Build freedom. They've done a lot of changes to the build system. One, you can make taller builds than ever, up to 7'4". They've never done that before. They've introduced max plus 2s. Max plus 1 was last year. They're adding max plus 2s, so now it's giving you even more options to make demigod builds, and even doubling down on that with these brand new specializations where you can have a ton of cap breakers and attribute points in just one area of a build. You can essentially make ridiculous builds if you plan these right.
Alright, I'm not sold yet.
Number 3, one that everybody begged for, is the removal of RNG. 2K says that not only they have removed RNG from shooting, you actually have a pure green window for every shot as long as you have the attributes for a pure green window. So the idea that, I already hit 3 threes, I can't shoot another because I'll miss it, that doesn't exist anymore.
Finally.
If you're open and you have the skill, you will make open shots. You will make hard shots if you have the talent to make them. And that's important. This is a skill-based game in NBA 2K26.
Alright, my booty hole is tingling a little bit. I'm getting a bit more excited.
This one is great. They always talk about how they improved animations, and they always talk about pro play. But forget that. I'm going to show you the clear improvement of animations this year. Look at Dirk's fadeaway and how his body moves, how the shot looks. Look at Carmelo Anthony and the way that he puts his shots off. Look at Hakeem, the greatest post scorer ever, and the way that he's moving. It's no surprise that animations look so good. AI has really changed the world these last couple of years, and they've clearly implemented AI into the animations. There is no denying that NBA 2K26 animations-wise looks just a lot better.
Okay.
Rewards. They introduced cap breakers last year, and now they've made it a big part of NBA 2K26 because it's everywhere. You can earn cap breakers and max plus 1s and max plus 2s in every facet of the game. Do you want to play against AIs? You can win cap breakers. If you want to play with your friends as a crew, you can win cap breakers. Do you want to do all the side quests? You can win cap breakers. You want to do the season cap breakers. There is incentive to play the game every single day, to earn rewards, to make your builds better, and to grind, which is the entire point. If I'm going to put all these hours into 2K, I should get rewards that benefit me in return, and they have done that this year, which is a huge W in my opinion. One is that if you're someone that likes play now, atmosphere, lighting, color correction has been addressed. There's just no denying it. If you look at the Clippers court and the way the lights are
that looks way better.
That is something that has not existed.
That actually looks, look at that. Look at the lights in the back. That looks way better.
Before, it looks great. The towel waving that you'll see with OKC or the Pacers when you're in the finals, it looks fantastic.
That looks
nice.
nice.
The atmosphere of 2K is better than it has ever been. And if you're somebody that just likes playing normal play now or my NBA, it's just gonna look better than it's ever have, including the new animations. They did a good job.
Okay, we're already on number 7.
One thing that a lot of players that play Park and Rec were complaining about was dribbling has been horrible for years. You can tell just off this footage that they've made a huge attention to dribbling, to making it faster, more responsive.
It looks a bit cheese though.
And have creative options when you're dribbling the basketball. Oh my god. I sound like the keywords that the 2K is always spitting out. But I mean it. When you just watch the gameplay of other people, you can tell that they're being creative with the dribble moves, which is better than it's been in the last few years. A big one is quality of life changes. They have added something called switching builds, which is huge. The idea that I can lose a game in Park, get off the court, immediately switch my builds on the spot, and then go back on the spot to play that same team is something that we have asked for back in 2K15, right? We've asked that forever ago. The fact that they've been able to implement that immediately is just such an important addition to this game, and even more quality of life changes. They have preached that this is now locked at 60 frames per second. So when you're in the city and there's all these people around you, it doesn't matter. We're going to be at 60 frames per second all the time. Now, companies say this all the time, and I never believe them, but if 2K is saying it this confidently, they're putting themselves up for scrutiny if it's not 60 frames. So I'm pretty confident that they had 60 frames in the city this year because they've been preaching it. 9 is another thing that we begged for, and that is a simplified city. It was just ridiculous that you had this massive city, you have to cross the entire city to get to one thing, to get to the other, and then if you wanted to play Park, there's 2 different parks with 2 different affiliations, and everybody was separated and scattered across this massive city. That's been removed. Now the city is small. There's one epicenter where everything's in the middle, and then if you want to play in the park, you just go to one place and you play in the park. If you want to go to the theater, it's one place. If you want to go to the rec, it's one place. Everything is in one spot, and it's all close together, so there's no ridiculous running around, and everybody in there is a real person, so it feels like the city is lively, and that is what we wanted, so that the city felt real. That's a W. Now, I gave you a bunch of positive things and real additions to this game, but I do want to say one piece to give you guys just a moment to think if you want to buy this game or not. Yes, my career stuff, play now stuff have honestly got genuine additions, but it seems as though to me that my team, and especially my NBA, were completely abandoned this year.
Oh,
there is
no.
essentially minimum changes, no real good changes added to either of those game modes. My NBA being one of the most popular game modes ever, and my team, which is a game mode that's needed attention for a long time, have just been abandoned this year. So if you're someone that likes those 2 game modes, there's just nothing new that's real and important that's been added to those game modes. And that...
Yeah, my NBA, this is what happens with me when I play NBA 2K. I buy it, pre-order it, I play my career for a good, like, maybe 2 months, and then I switch to my NBA, and then I just play my NBA whenever I'm bored. So I get pretty, like, sick of my career because of the grinding. Like, bro, who has time to grind every single day, do you know what I mean? So that's why I switched to my NBA, because it's just super chill. So you're telling me they haven't done anything to my NBA? Are you serious? Yeah, that's actually kind of pissing me off. That's kind of pissing me off, gang. Let's see the comments. Let's check the comments. Shay looks like Pusha T. What about defense? Yeah, defense wasn't talked about. Yo, why is it so dark in my room? Hold on. Oh, it's better. So, will I be getting NBA 2K26? Yes, for Shay. And this will be the last ever 2K game that I will ever buy. And it's purely for Shay. Should I buy it now though is the question. Like, are you guys willing to pay? For me, it's $100. $100, bro. Like, what? That's so much money. So I don't know, because usually they go on sale pretty quick in a few months. And you can get it for like $30-$50. You know what I'm saying? So it's either do I wait or do I get it now? I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if you guys are getting it this year, pre-ordering it, or if you guys are just going to completely scrap it.